Hello my friends and welcome back, it's episode 61. I have been thinking deeply about the game, but let's just go ahead and
I'll brush this off.
Anything worthy of my attention?
clean up these Oh, a blood lair. Man, we really are facing off against Chaos United, aren't we?
Heresy ends here.
Cassia squad ready for war. Why is there an armor thing there? Bit weird.
On it.
Chaos United is kind of a weird concept, if you ask me.
I'll see to it personally.
I think considering the veil degradation, I might
It's as good as done.
be wise to avoid using psychic powers. Unless absolutely necessary. Holy crap, that was a long run.
I bring ruin. These ruby flashes I give me ruinous powers. Such is the will of chaos. Bring them to make them free for doom.
Tell me, and it is done. You've got a problem, I've got a prize.
Take aim! Cassia squad ready for war! The joke never gets old. Okay, she's so powerful. Time to power up Abelard. Abelard versus the Bloodthirster. Who will win?
I can do that with the right incentive.
Fail.
Out of my way!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Death to non-believers!
You hit your own guys.
Faith shields me.
I serve the ruinous powers!
Crush the feeble.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Man, the amount of movement these guys have got.
Damage to bulk.
Victory is imminent. It will be done. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Shields up.
You attack.
Wall of Abelard online.
Flesh is weak, yet our end knows no pain. Integrity factor
he missed.
Chaos guides me. Death to the weak.
I see that burnination is going to be required here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
She's in check right now, so I can't really
Doubt is for the weak is why I was chosen.
get her out of this position. You're hitting your own side repeatedly.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me?
I had to run down there at some point and blast all them too. I suppose technically I could do that now.
I bring ruin.
Out of my way.
Once again, they're just nailing their own team. Oh, I didn't reset my medkits. That's not good.
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me?
Should I risk some perils of the warp?
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I refuse. I won't stand for it. On it. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
I think he's dead.
I'll make it happen.
That bloodthirster's gone down.
I serve the ruinous powers.
That bloodthirster is taking so much damage from his own team.
Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive. Me? Never in 1,000 sectors.
If I may.
Oh, unlucky. Didn't get the full damage output each time, but Still put the hurt on. Oh, you suck.
Death to non-believers!
He nearly killed his own bloodthirster.
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty. It will be done. Victory is taking care of this one. No matter the cost. At your back and forth.
Oh, come on, this is not even supposed to miss.
Indeed. At your beck and call.
Come on, Abelard, you're killing me. Oh my god. 5 strikes all missed.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Faith without deed is worthless.
Just did.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Such is the will of chaos.
Oh, these machine gunners are funny.
Another foe painted black.
We're navigating our way to a victory here. Huh?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll see to it personally.
I am your doom.
Who are you aiming at?
Didn't flinch. Let's make some opportunities. I'll make it happen. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Hobbadum-dum.
I refuse. I won't stand for it.
I guess I don't have the shot.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Crush the feeble.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize. I hold all the cards.
Aesthetically sound of it.
Here comes the Abelard.
I will do my duty. Grey hair, sure hair. It will be done. Reduce to dust.
Love it.
always have a backup plan. I always keep my options open. Is there money to be made?
Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is, basically, I'm bleeding scrap. Because every time I take one of these orange paths, considering that we've got to go back here, actually, we got to go back here to do the major quest. This is the only one that I've not scanned. I suppose technically I haven't scanned to the Imperium either. But yeah, every time I travel down one of these orange paths, I end up taking damage. And I haven't found a reliable, renewable source of scrap. I mean, there's not really a renewable source of anything in this game. I've not really... But there's no renewable source of these Navigator's Insight points either. I either go here, and then I have to... Oh yeah, look, there's green, yellow, yellow, yellow. I can take the yellow routes here. It just takes more jumps. Sanctify me. The yellow routes seem to be quite good, because the events you get experience for. During the warp voyage, the navigation chambers reported there are warp reefs right on the ship's course. Fragments of the Sea of Souls give material form. Man, I really need, like, a character that can do those. Okay, more places to go. I feel like orange routes that I'm gonna have to take should be reduced to yellow. Let's avoid visiting any Voxmaster reported the following incident. Beautiful blossoming vines had covered the deck and bulkheads and loading blaze 6. 2 workers bent down to take a better look at the flowers. The vines had devoured their faces before strangling them. Bay was then sealed and purged. So, Lord Captain, Vox Systems intercepted a distress signal coming from an Imperial vessel. The system contains a ship that belongs to the planetary fleet of Dargonis, the capital of the Von Valancius dynasty. We're going to the space dust. Because these navigators' insight points are not a renewable resource either.
Keep your wits about you.
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you... how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
What is going on here?
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
The masters demand your death!
Time to kill them all, aye, blood. It looks like they were all melee based. I see a lot of people holding swords.
Who, if not
Catch
me?
this. Might have to snipe that one.
Tear you limb from limb! You will die screaming! I bring ruin!
Oh, I'm sure you do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for...
Zap.
me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
The best defense is a good offense.
Oh, that hurt. That was 100 damage. That's almost Cassia level damage.
You will die screaming!
Chaos guides me.
Victory is imminent. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Get some pew pew in your life. Alright. Swords are ready.
I'll do it.
You, my emperor!
Dagga dagga dagga.
Faith without deeds. This is why I was chosen.
Sweet. Get that versatility going. 4 or more stacks additional damage.
Death to the weak!
I've suffered worse.
Am I
Be
getting
inspired.
paid for this? Don't get too cocky.
Take aim. And fire. And get a free attack here. Now that definitely hurt.
I'll do
This
it.
can't miss.
Strike is a prayer.
Single shots. First single shot from her can't miss. Super useful for picking off enemies like that. Interestingly, I think Argenta could get more powerful than Cassia because of her overtime buffs, which just slowly turn her insane.
I'll make it happen.
Nice.
It's as good as done. On it.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Hydraulics are failing.
Beg for your life.
Wow,
We're at a
Pascal.
tactical disadvantage.
Such is the will of chaos. I am your doom. Crush the feeble.
That is very annoying. I'll probably have to get the heavy armor for Abelard that prevents him from being knocked over at some point.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If only that were possible. Try to die with grace, at least. If I may, another fur painted black.
Out of my way! You will die screaming!
I don't remember, did I get her the perk that stops her from... No, I can't have it yet. No, I don't have it yet. It's gonna let her attack in melee without retaliation.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
That didn't really...
I'll do it.
That didn't really give me what I was looking for.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
High momentum.
Hobbadum-dum.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Alright, now I have the OP-ness.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
How did you bolt her? No idea.
I've suffered worse.
You jest, surely. Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. I can do that, with the right incentive.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me, as duty demands.
Let's get rid of that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
64 to willpower and toughness. That's amazing.
Don't get too cocky. I'd like to, but I can't.
Just a minor setback.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Another foe painted black. If I may, I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Time to go kill stuff. Blood. Haha.
I will do my duty. It will be done. Victory is imminent. One fewer target. Indeed.
I suppose I might as well
your
re-establish
beck and
his temporary HP, which is now like 60. He's got more temporary HP than some of my characters have actual HP.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is
Hobbadum-dums. $32.
I'll do it.
Oof. That was violent.
Doubt is for the weak.
And then I get run and gun back.
Rejoice in battle.
She's getting really
As
silly.
the Emperor commands, eradicated.
And this is just a crappy bolter. Like, it's not a special heavy bolter. It's just a heavy bolter.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Mars pattern chain axe. That could be useful.
Activating motive force reserves.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
See? Right there.
I always keep my options open.
Can always examine the inventory later.
I always have a backup plan.
Multi-key.
Error. Making adjustments. What a shameful failure.
Man, he failed on 80% twice. This cape lowers all enemies' perception by minus the wearer's fell bonus within a 5-tile radius. That's powerful for Jay. %10 dodge is quite nice as well, though. Actually, -8, it's not that. It's by the bonus, not by the stat. -8's not such a big deal.
Is there money to be made? Always keep your eye on the price.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Okay.
Break their morale! Die for the Emperor! Time to strike back!
Are we gonna help or what? Okay.
Let us not dawdle.
The leader of the ravaged ship's crew wipes the sweat from his brow in a motion characteristic of navigators, not with his whole hand, but with 2 fingers moving left and right, so as not to touch his third eye by accident. His posture is immaculate, shoulders wide, eyes front as if he did not emerge from a grueling battle and is simply greeting you on the bridge of an uneventful day. Greetings, your lordship. I am Han of House Cassini, the navigator on this vessel, and is the senior surviving officer I assumed command after the incident. Lady Navigator, what an unexpected and pleasant meeting, considering the circumstances. Cordiality will not disguise the ice-blue coldness of your words. However, I will tell Regent Artelio that you inquired after his health. You may pass my best wishes on to Novator Cassini. Now the pleasantries aside, I'm sure the rogue trader would like to ask you a few questions. The hand speaks. Others glare at you with door tension. Up close you can plainly see that every one of them is a mutant. What happened to your ship and crew? Ship was assigned to the port of Dargonis. Some time ago, the captain was instructed to deliver a package urgently by hand to you, your lordship. We were even shown a pict of your face. Disaster struck during the warp jump. I will never know all the details. I was preoccupied with my primary duties, but for some reason the captain decided to open the package. That, as you may have noticed, had a most destructive impact on the crew. The package contained a chaos artifact, a chaos bomb, if you will. The moment it was removed from its protective cocoon, the crew began to lose their mind and mutate. First to be afflicted was the captain and senior officers, but the effect spread with incredible speed. Every deck was consumed by it, every last one. Raging mutants, no longer sane, damaged many systems. The ship was in distress and would have almost certainly been destroyed had I not resorted to making an emergency exit from the warp. People you see here are the only survivors, or rather the only ones that were able to retain their lives and sanity. Gathered everyone I could and isolated the source of the danger, sent out a distress signal. We were adrift, waiting for help to come and fighting off mad crew members, then you arrived. The Chaos Bomb was meant for me! The order came from Conrad Volta Viger, the Master of Whispers and the Rogue Trader's retinue. It is likely that he arranged the delivery, either personally or through intermediaries. That blasted traitor beat us to Dargonis and is now free to act with impunity. It would not surprise me to find out that this was the work of sorcery. How else could he have reached the world in such a short time? Short time! As we explore the universe. Han pauses and adds bluntly, almost brazenly, your reaction suggests you were not expecting a package of this sort. Good to know. I'd almost convinced myself that the rogue trader was deliberately collecting with chaos artifacts. I beg your pardon, I'm too tired to speak diplomatically. However, the sender wanted all of this to happen to your ship, not ours. Well, that depends. I was born a mutant, you see. Navigators are taught to resist the influence of chaos, and so I have been, best I could. But I'll be frank with you, I cannot be certain I have avoided it completely. There are no visible indications yet. I have placed it inside a protective sarcophagus, more reliable than the previous depository. Unfortunately, an artifact as powerful as this one could not be destroyed under these circumstances. Or rather, I had no assurances that it would not disintegrate every single one of us and scatter us across several light hours of labouring space. Once we are off the ship, I will absolutely find a way to destroy the vile thing. What about me and the crew? Well, I am an iconoclast character.
Cast your eye there.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Whenever the wearer uses a navigator power, they gain 15% dodge until the end of the round stacks. It would be good if it wasn't for the fact that her dodge is already absolutely ridiculous. And it only gets more ridiculous as combat goes on. The Warmonger boots are actually quite good for her to maneuver around.
Keep your wits about you.
Since getting 2 kills for her is not hard.
I guide humanity between the stars.
Is there money to be made?
The Navigator's Throne. Handles are extremely worn with visible marks left by nails. Evidence of the terrifying hours spent locked in battle with the powers of the warp.
I always have a backup plan.
Right, let's get off this doomed frigate. To be honest, it feels like a waste of a ship. There must be some way to destroy this artifact without blowing the ship up. But anyway, I passed a check, so I just took it. Kaboom. Fuel. Fuel. It's a rock. 4 plastisteel. Wow, I have 21 navigators in sight now? I thought I only had about 10. Did the extra navigator give me some extra navigation? Alright, we have another path. Right, anyway. We're out of time, so that's it for now. I think I will... any orange routes I have to take, I'm going to stabilize them. Because I'm sick of doing... of losing scrap and doing otherwise negative events. Seem to be largely associated with orange routes. I'm going to explore everywhere I can that's linked together, and then when I run out of links to follow, I will chart new routes to the areas that I know about but I can't get to. Like, I think I'll have to chart routes to these. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.